Hi, my name is Nadja Bellan-White, and I am at the moment. You have to feel within yourself to have enough grit and resilience to surround yourself with the right team to succeed. The name of my autobiography is The Long Dinner Table of Life. And I say that because there are people that come in for an appetizer or a cocktail or a mocktail or tea. There are people that come in for every meal, and there are people that are there for all the meals. And that's kind of how you look at your career, is who's going to be sitting at the table with you? Who's going to really break bread with you? Who's going to be there to support you when things are tough? And I think about the people that have done that to me. It's got to be Shelley Lazarus. It's got to be David Kenny. And it's got to be a woman by the name of Mimi Shungila, who was CEO of Ogilvy South Africa when I got recruited. And she said this to me: I need you to come finish what I started, because I can't go on anymore. At the time, she was diagnosed with cancer and went into remission. And she was beloved across the continent. And to have her trust me with continuing her legacy meant more to me. But what she taught me was this: grace, consideration, empathy. And at the time when you think you absolutely cannot go on, and at the time when you think that you cannot possibly battle all of the forces outside your door, you have to feel within yourself to have enough grit and resilience to surround yourself with the right team to succeed. And I take that very, very much to heart. And that's very much how I govern today. Saatchi has built its value proposition around cultural power. And at a time when there's so much happening in the world, what brands need most is that cultural power. And not in a way that I would have described it as advice. That's not what I'm talking about. Cultural power includes the geopolitical. Cultural power includes the psychographic, the mindset shifts across generations. It includes how people are actually consuming information. That is cultural power. The very nature of how brands are functioning today has changed rapidly, not to mention what AI has done as a tool in all this. I would say that there is no better team that you want in the trenches helping you to navigate the next than Saatchi. We have done it with titans and leaders in the industry. There's a reason they come to us, because we take into account the entire environment, not just in terms of what's happening in the market, not in terms of what's happening with shareholders, but how consumers are actually making these decisions. That's what we do so well. So, fun fact, I also started my career during customer relationship marketing. The cost of retaining a customer is critical because it's too expensive to acquire new ones. So you're going to see a lot more clients really focus on how to retain the most valuable customers. How do you continue to invest in the customer experience? What does that mean for shareholders? What does it mean for the environment? So if you're talking to a major retailer, it may be reinvesting in stores in ways you hadn't thought about, or reinvesting in the e-commerce systems that you need to move things along. It's about how do you ensure that the consumers see value in what you're providing. This idea of the consumer value proposition is absolutely critical, and that's one of the first things we do when approaching clients and kind of unpacking some of their critical issues. When clients come to me and say, I want a campaign, I say, are you sure? No, I'm a creative agency. But I think you're asking the wrong question. The question you should be asking is, what do I need to do to transform my business? Now, how might you approach it? Is it going to be through performance? Is it through creator? Is it through PR? Is it through impact? Is it through corporate comms? Is it through our C-suite advisory service? Is it do nothing? Hold? Because sometimes the answer is do nothing. And there may be other issues at bay within your organization. We do that better than anybody else. And I can say this because I've worked at most of the top places in the industry, and I have the very best team there is. Don't be so hard on yourself. I was a bit of a workaholic. I remember being pregnant with my first child with the laptop on my belly as I was working. I don't know that I'd do that again. I just say, just give yourself a little bit of grace. I was so concerned about not making any mistakes that when you're so concerned about not making mistakes, you're not learning because you're so worried about making mistakes. It's like kids walking around their phone, they miss the moment. So take a minute and enjoy the moment. That's what I would say to myself.